mentioned a couple of their players. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'll do a welcome in. I only got one ear, buddy. One, two. 1, 2. Yeah, I only got one ear.
The following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
Now to Tyrese Myrick for three. afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Stockton University here at Jerry Matthews Court. It is the home of the Region 19 first-round playoff game between the number 11 Skylanders of Sussex and the number 6 Buccaneers of Atlantic Cape. For BFA Sports, Doug Stasic. We are here, well, a little bit of a different venue, so play your luck, if you will. Trouble with the scoreboard back on campus in Mays Landing, and thanks to the kindness of the Stockton University Athletic Department, here we are for what should be an outstanding basketball contest. For the Buccaneers, they come in at 18-9, of course, led by Coach Alan Ragland. And for the Skylanders, 13-14. They're the winners of 4 straight. So these two teams split contest here in the beginning of the season where they were winners on each other's court. So the Skylanders going to Mays Landing had secured the victory back on February 11th. That was 59-56, a nail-biter down to its finest. And we're going to probably see some more of the scoring that we had saw in that contest. Jonathan Cosme Almeida, he had led the scores that night for the Buccaneers of Atlantic Cape. And for the Skylanders, it's all, well, Sean Genie. He had 14 points in that contest. He leads all scorers for the Skylanders. And we're about getting ready for the pregame festivities right here in Stockton. So sit back, relax, get ready for basketball. March Madness is just around the corner, but for Region 19 action, that madness starts today.
Good afternoon and welcome to Stockton University for today's basketball game featuring the Sussex County Community College Skylanders and your Atlantic Cape Community College Buccaneers. Fans, coaches, and players, the National Junior College Athletic Association is committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the opposing team officials, and each other before, during, and after today's game. Persons throwing objects or participating in other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
And another beautiful rendition of the national anthem, of course. Beautiful complex here at Stockton as we're getting ready for tonight's starting lineup. So it's going back to the Buccaneers and the Skylanders. I mentioned on February 11th, Sussex had taken that one in Mays Landing 59-56. A big advantage out there for the rebounds. 29 defensive rebounds for the Skylanders was probably the difference in that game as they had out-rebounded the Buccaneers on that side. Moving backwards even more, December 10th, where the Buccaneers had taken a 69-63 victory over at the Skylanders' home court. Atlantic Cape in that contest shot 50% from the field, including 3 of 15 from three-point land, and for the Skylanders, they were at 43% in the field. And that game was almost much of the same. So for the Buccaneers, it was Cosme Almeida and Myrick with 14 points apiece, and Maurice Williams 17 points off the bench. Shane Genie with 22 points. So Almeida and Genie, 2 to watch as we get ready to start this contest. We'll take a quick look at the starting lineups. And for Sussex, it'll be Sean Morgan, Jesus Romero, Shane Greeny, Brandon Yale, Ron Jason, the starting 5. And for the Buccaneers, it'll be Cosme Almeida, Tyrese Myrick, Najee Cologne, Najee Simmons, and Olin Knox. Atlantic Cape, led by Coach Alan Ragland, going with a little bit of a bigger lineup as we get ready to start this one out in Galloway. Tip-off is underway, and the Buccaneers are in control. Out in front, running the point, as always, for the Buccaneers is number 11, Najee Cologne. Cologne gives the ball up. It'll be Simmons pulling for 2. That one in and out. No good as it goes off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Knox, and he's got a bucket. Atlantic Cape on the board first. They're wearing the home whites. The Skylanders wearing black with the green numbers. Coming across the court, Sean Morgan, Jesus Romero out in front as he gets the ball back to Morgan. He goes to the right. It's a number 4 versus 4 as he's defended by Cosme Almeida. Atlantic Cape in a man defense, and it'll be Romero with the hard take. Can't get it to go. And a rebound by Simmons puts Atlantic Cape back in motion as they head down the court on offense. Simmons pulls up, 13-footer, and it's good. Najee Simmons going coast to coast. The big man showing off a little bit of his versatility with a nice handle. And now back to work goes Sussex. Keep your eye on number 10, Genie. Offense tends to flow through him. There's a 3-ball off the mark and a rebound. Simmons pushes it ahead to Cologne. Cologne's into the corner, and he's going to get it out in front. Myrick from way downtown. That one's strong. Back to work go the Skylanders. They're in transition, but a good defensive move by the Buccaneers on the hustle. And that's going to put them back in the forefront as they head offensively. Pull-up jumper from the paint, and the bank is open on Saturday for Cologne. 6 straight points to open up this contest. The Buccaneers 6-0 with 18:21 remaining here in the first half.
My name is Christian Ferguson. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I major in education, and I play the guard/forward. And I'm at Atlantic Cape to earn my degree and continue playing college basketball.
Remember that scoreboard controller's wireless. A quick timeout called by the Skylanders as the Buccaneers off to a 6-0 run to get this thing started. Pounding the defensive boards has helped them get some good looks, and except for one 3-point attempt that was off the mark, Buccaneers been very comfortable battling it inside thus far. Back to work, full court offense of the man variety for Atlantic Cape. And now out in front, it's number 11, Brandon Yale. Long 3, that one just rolls in and out for Sean Morgan. Atlantic Cape now on the move. Turnover. It's going to be Brandon Yale going against Cosme Almeida, and he puts Sussex on the board. 6-2 now. We're under 18. Cologne setting up the Buccaneers half-court offense. Cosme Almeida out in front now with Simmons. Cologne back into the corner. He's looking for some room as he heads to the paint. Crossover to the left, kicks it back out. Now ends up inside. It's going to be Knox. Knox loses the handle. The Skylanders will take over possession just under 17 and a half in half number 1. Again, for Atlantic Cape fans tuning in late perhaps, you see the Stockton Osprey logo on the midcourt. We ended up at a neutral site due to some scoreboard challenges back on campus. And although Sussex had started off with some scoreboard challenges of their own, they've got 4 straight thanks to Brandon Yale and have closed the gap to a bucket. Atlantic Cape now working back out in front, a 3-2 set. Simmons, a little bit of a pick and roll as he gives it up to Cologne. Cologne with the dribble drive, and the floater from the free throw line is good. Njcaa Cologne leads all scorers for Atlantic Cape thus far. It's early, but he's got 4. And now the Skylanders back to work. Clearly, Yale garners the attention of the Buccaneers defense. Good look inside and a good feed, but Knox will pull down the rebound. And he gives it up to Colorado's Jonathan Cosme Almeida, having a nice season down the stretch. And it's Simmons. His shot is a little bit strong. Cologne with the rebound, gets it back to the big man underneath. Knox loses the handle, and the Skylanders are on the move. Coast to coast goes Romero. Can't get it to go, and another board by Simmons. He's been busy in this one on the defensive end. Myrick draws contact, and they count the bucket. Great move by Tyrese Myrick. Good transitional basketball. They're going to count the bucket. 10-4 is the score. He's going to go to the free throw line. There is a good look at Myrick. Drains the free throw to complete the three-point play. Buccaneers now up by 7 here on Saturday in Region 19 playoff action. Yale to his right. He tries to draw contact, and he will actually get it as John Mills checks into the game for Atlantic Cape. He's going to be charged with his first team foul and his first personal foul. Morgan on the inbounds, floats it out in front. Again, Sean Genie, leading scorer for the Skylanders as Morgan loses the handle. The Buccaneers are on the move. Can't handle the slippery ball there as it goes out of the hands of Myrick. And Sussex with yet another opportunity as Romero gets it back to Morgan. And now it's Sussex going into a motion set on offense, trying to pick up an extra pass or two. Good look inside by Romero. Kicks it out to Morgan for 3, and it's pure. They step on the line and call it 2. Morgan now on the board. Ball goes, says ball stays here. So the scoreboard in the arena says 11-7, but in fact it is 11-6, so we'll update ours accordingly as well. They score inside, give him credit for a 3, but that would actually be wrong. And now foul charged to number 11 of the Skylanders, and you're going to see the official. That's Brandon Yale. Official's going to go over. I know for sure that referee showed 2 fingers. So it's going to be Simmons. He's going to kick it out to Cologne. Worry about the scoreboard later. And now it's Cosme Almeida. His shot from inside is good. So far, 5 Buccaneers on the scoring sheet. Getting it done in a team environment. They lead by 7. And now inside move. Draining it is Ron Jason. (13-9). I'll roll with it, but I'm going to tell you there's going to be a scoring change at the timeout. And there is a timeout on the floor. It's called by Coach Alan Ragland with 14-12 remaining in the first half of play. Region 19 playoff action on BFA.
My name is Corey Thomas. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a guard on the basketball team. I major in business and management, and I'm a freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College, and I came to Atlantic Cape to further my basketball career and develop my game and get ready for that next level of play.
My name is Edison Reyes. I'm from Mays Landing, New Jersey. I'm a freshman here at Atlantic Cape. I'm majoring in business. The reason why I came to Atlantic Cape is for the best opportunity to play at the next level.
Jabari Mills from Atlanta, Georgia, 6'3" guard, freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College, major in human resources, business and management. Here at Atlantic Cape to further my education and get a better opportunity at Division I school.
14-12 remaining in half number one. Scoreboard says 13-9, so we'll roll with that. The Buccaneers going back to work on offense. Coming out of the timeout, it's Simmons from downtown. That's long. And Sussex with another defensive board. They've been able to keep it close as they've been doing a good job on the box out defensively. That was the case when these teams last played back on February 11th. And there's a 3-ball by Romero, and they're going to say he was tripped. He'll go to the line to shoot 3. Here it is on the Buccaneers replay. Pulls back. He extended his leg out, but okay, so there's no call because they're just going to side out on the basketball. Atlantic Cape now with the bucket, with the basketball. 13:44 remains. Not quite sure. So we're calling this game from up on the mezzanine. Our producer, Ryan Schumacher, prefers to sit up in the cheap seats. Doesn't like to have courtside stuff. I think it's because of all the producing he does with the G League. Delaware Bluecoats, of course, Mac McClung. They should call the Mac McClung Center now down at Chase Fieldhouse. But Schumacher leading the BFA production team down in Delaware. Just last night, Bluecoats came out with another tough loss. Mac McClung can only do so much in a week where he wins the dunk contest. Back to Buccaneer basketball. That one thrown out of bounds. We still have ourselves a 4-point game here after the turnover, 13-23. Atlantic Cape now working the ball back into the corner. Couple of changes in the Buccaneer lineup as Corey Thomas wears number 14. Saw him during the break. He checks in along with number 12, Jeremy Ellis. Jeremy Ellis, a.k.a. Hops. Oh, double dribble called against the freight train, Tyrese Myrick. And Amos Lawrence, wearing number 13, you see he's now in the game for Sussex. Still Morgan out in front at the point. He's joined by Ron Jason, Brandon Yale, and Shane Genie. Here is Lawrence trying to work against Myrick, kicks it back out. Genie picks up his dribble, and now he's going to give it up to Ron Jason. He's got 4. Got ourselves a 1-basket contest with under 12.5 remaining in the first half. Corey Thomas out to Myrick. Myrick kicks it to Cologne. Way downtown. NBA 3. That one's off the mark. Simmons inside. Look at Ellis get up, but he's short on the front of the rim because he can't get the lane jumper to hit the bottom of the net. Ellis now playing defense against Genie. It's going to be the hot hand of Ron Jason out in front. He gives it up to Brandon Yale, goes baseline. One pass too many, perhaps. Lawrence ends up with it. He's going to go to the paint. Left-handed finger roll. No go. Ellis with the board. And the Buccaneers on the move. Myrick pulls up, 7-footer. That one's long. Been a tough first half start here for Myrick. Pulled a lot of shots. Haven't gotten many to go for him just yet. Lawrence, that one not in. Good battle underneath. And it looks like a foul going to be called. Holding off the substitution for the Buccaneers. They go to the scorer's table and announce that foul is on number 11. So that'll be charged to Njcaa Cologne. His first, team's third. And they'll give it up to Lawrence, shooting his free throws. Ball in and out. Substitution now, Corey Thomas steps out. And for the Buccaneers, John Mills is now back into the game. You can see there he's with Cologne and Ellis in the paint. And Lawrence tries to deke them into getting yet another bucket, but that one's not going to play out this time. Another foul quickly called, on this time on number 20. And Knox will knock down the first. And he can't get the second to fall. ACC turnover, breakaway, and the layup for Mills. The Buccaneers on the move, 16-12. Now kicking it out is Jalen Gore, who's checked in. Gore now working out in front with Braden Yale. Yale to his right, kicks it back inside. Gore now kicks it out to Morgan, gets Ellis to leave his feet. Skylanders a little too fancy. Cologne, breakaway. Oh. And throwing his hands up in a little bit of disbelief, as you'll see on the Buccaneers replay, is Genie. So he's called for the goaltend. They'll count the bucket. 6 points in the first half for Njcaa Cologne. He's out on the point. Shane Genie back to work, and we got ourselves an offensive foul on the illegal pick. Be charged to Jalen Gore. Atlantic Cape now back to work. Mills finds Knox inside, back to the basket, rotates but can't get it to finish. And a rebound by Gore. Skylanders finding themselves down by 6. Make a concerted effort right now to try to get the ball to Genie. Leading scorer for this team coming in. Genie now working with Morgan. Morgan to his right, he goes through the lane. Can't get the layup to go in the paint. And now Yale back to Gore. Gore hesitation move, working against Ellis. Flushes inside. They can't get it to go. Genie gets it all out to Yale from downtown. That one's off the mark. Out rebounded is Gore. He's hustling right now and has been a pest that Atlantic Cape has had to deal with. One pass too many again. Genie's pass is intercepted. Cologne, he's over in the corner. Cross court to Mills. 3 ball, no. Timeout on the floor for Sussex in this 6-point contest with 9:03 remaining in the first half. It's right now being played at Stockton University on Jerry Matthews Court. Of course, it's Region 19 action as the number 11 Skylanders come to town, playing the number 3 Atlantic Cape Bucks. For the winner of this contest, they will face number 3 seeded Montgomery County on Tuesday, February 28th, as you take a look at both huddles of the teams. Of course, the Buccaneers come into this contest averaging 80 points a game, while the Skylanders averaging 63. So a bit of a differential, but this one's still very close. Buccaneers 35% from behind the three-point arc, and for the Skylanders 31%. So these teams match up quite well, except for the fact the Buccaneers like to play more of an up-tempo style, and conditioning usually coming into play as the game wears on into the second half. But early in this one, Buccaneers with 3 team fouls, Skylanders with 5, and with 9:03 remaining in the first half. The ball's about to be back in play with the possession arrow pointed in the direction of the Skylanders. Doug Stasic with the BFA crew on this Saturday afternoon. Producers Mr. Ryan Schumacher, the legendary Charles Hope on the main camera, while Nick Penza, soon to be Atlantic Cape Buccaneer graduate, coming up in May. He is courtside. And he's the one that gets you that good look inside of the huddle. And even sometimes on some of those dry erase boards that the coaches are drawing up. Sussex back to work, under 9, half number 1. Sean Morgan out on the point, being defended by Njcaa Cologne. And now to be Jalen Gore with his hands and things. He kicks it out to the corner. Morgan, 3 ball is good. 5 points now for Sean Morgan. Knox working with Myrick, goes baseline, finds some room, and he finds himself a basket. Five points in the first half for Tyrese Myrick. Morgan now working to his right, partnered up with Brandon Yale. Yale's out on the wing. Now he works it back with Gore. Now Morgan on the pick and roll. Gives it back to Gore. Gore at the hesitation step, and that ball is blocked by Ellis. Myrick goes baseline, kicks it to Ellis. Ellis now working back out in front. Now Cologne on the run. No one's going to stop him except the basket. That one just misses. He's a little upset with himself, admittedly and understandably so. Morgan out at Gore. Ellis goes straight up, but Gore's got a basket. Three-point game now here in the opening round of the Njcaa Region 19 men's basketball playoffs. It's going to be Ja Mills kicking it back out to Myrick. He's got it, swinging it over to Cologne. That 3 ball is short. Cologne gets his own rebound. He'll try from half the distance, still can't get it to go. Maintenance in the house. Buccaneers would appreciate if they could take the lid off the basket these last couple minutes. Substitutions as Coach Alan Ragland looks to change things up. Jonathan Cosme Almeida into the game. He's joined by Ja Mills over on the wing. It'll be Olin Knox underneath. Tyrese Myrick now running the point. And he's joined by Naj Simmons. Mills to the paint. And he's got himself a bucket. Four points for Ja Mills. Running defense now for Atlantic Cape out in front. Not sure Genie realized he was open there for half a step. Now another familiar face is Ryan Chelensky. Shot won't go after it's contested. Simmons is on the move. Finds Mills in the corner. Mills has his head up. Gets it back out to Myrick. Myrick through the lane. Can't get that bunny to go. And he checks back in, but he was out of bounds. Turnover. They're starting to pile up early on for Atlantic Cape. Why it's still a 5-point contest. His first shots have not been kind to the Buccaneers. Sussex now resetting, and a good feed and a good find, but Sussex must have drank from the same water bottle. They're struggling just as much early on with trying to get some of those bunnies to go. Now we got an offensive foul being called. It's going to be another turnover. That one being charged to number 23, Njcaa Simmons, his first, team's 5th. Now 6 minutes to go. Skylanders trying to kick this offense into gear. Genie working together on the pick and roll, can't find anybody, picks up his dribble, almost a turnover. Brandon Yale, crossover dribble, and he pushes off with the arm, but they're going to charge the foul to Tyrese Myrick, and I'm sure Coach Ragland might not agree with the caller. It's Tyrese Myrick, it's his first, team 6th. And a timeout is on the floor in Galloway.
My name is Jonathan Cosby. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm a sophomore at Atlantic Cape. My position is a guard. What brought me to Atlantic Cape is I came here to further my education and play basketball, and the opportunity to play at the Division I level.
My name is Maurice Williams. I'm a freshman guard here at Atlantic Cape. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, and I major in psychology, and I'm here at Atlantic Cape to further my education and get the opportunity to play at the next level.
My name is Njcaa. I'm a freshman here at Atlantic Cape Community College. My major is business management. I came here because I love basketball and I wanted to further my education.
Hello, my name is Njcaa from Trenton, New Jersey. Current major in criminal justice. Returning player from last year. My goal is to win a national championship and further my academics. I'm currently a wing for the Buccaneers.
Teams are coming out of the timeout. 5:44 remaining in the first half. And been a bit of a challenge of sorts. Coach Alan Ragland trying to draw up an offensive scheme that is able to get through the baskets here at Stockton. But the team's been in a little bit of a lull over the last couple of minutes, and some good looks, but just some of these shots are a little bit strong, and you gotta wonder, this is we'll call it a new arena. First time both of these teams have played in it for this season thus far, and there's quite a bit of distance between the back wall and the basket, so it almost feels like the court is on a little bit of an island on the end. So I'm wondering how much of an effect that might be having on some of the shooters early on as they make the adjustment. Skylanders now making a move. It's Romero. Almost turned it over as Myrick gets a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. And you can see, like I said, gorgeous facility here at Stockton. Just a lot of room behind the end baskets. And I would say they're probably a good 40 feet away from the wall. Romero, shot clock, tries to beat it, draws the contact. Will not get a basket, but he will get a pair of free throws. Nope, they're going to call that offensive charge. All right, so we've seen a couple of offensive foul calls early in this one. Now the 5:25, so it'll be Romero charged with his second, team 6th. Myrick now at the point, gets it over to the wing. It's Cosme Almeida. Now feeds into the corner to Mills, trying to get it to Knox. Knox back to the basket, rotates to his right, and he gets the baby hook. Knox now with 5 in half number 1 as we're under 5 minutes. Another whistle on the floor. And a foul called on Atlantic Cape's number 10, Tyrese Myrick, his second, team 7th, and that'll put a 1-and-1 bonus situation on the scoreboard. And first opportunity at the 1-and-1 will be number 11, Brandon Yale. Yale gets the first to roll. He's got 5. And the second is pure. Yale drains a pair of free throws. Now Atlantic Cape goes back to work with 4:40 plus remaining. Simmons pulls up from 7 feet. That one off to the left. And now 2-on-1 opportunity for Skyland. Euro step for Yale, and he can't unlock the bucket. Kicks it out. It's going to be Morgan drawing some attention as he gives it up to Romero. Romero now to Yale. He gives some direction. Cuts to the lane, corner, 3-ball. Off the mark for Morgan. Buccaneers on the move. Njcaa Cologne thinks he has a lane, and he's got a foul and a good hoop. Here comes Cologne. See him here on the Buccaneers replay. Just enough hesitation to draw that contact on the arm and set himself up for a potential 3-point play. There's a good look at Cologne. And he drains it. Cologne leads all scorers in the gym with 9 here in the first half. Ron Jason takes his seat for the Skylanders. And Sean Morgan trying to conserve some clock. Lets that ball roll all the way in. He goes to his right baseline, feeds it. Romero tries to draw contact, and he will go to the line. It's Jonathan Cosme Almeida will be charged for this reach-in foul. Nope, they're going to charge that one to Simmons. So. Simmons, his second, team's 8th. All right, so the second will be good. 1 of 2 for Romero. Buccaneers trying to battle underneath and hitting the deck is Simmons, but some good sportsmanship. He's picked up there by number 1, Jalen Gore. That foul is going to be called on Gore. That'll be his second, team 7th. Two-shot foul for Simmons. Simmons misses the first. 7-point contest, 3:47 left in the half. Simmons 0 for 2. Oddly enough, Atlantic Cape didn't have a single player lined up to try to rebound. Sussex now back to work. Good no-look pass and a finish on the foul. So the basket won't go in, but Gore's going to go to the line, and this was a very nice play by Sussex. You see it here on the replay. Talk about that no-look pass underneath, and then look away. Romero as he goes to Gore. He's going to go to the line for 2 as it's Knox's first foul. Gore misses his first free throw. Nothing free about the free throws today for either team. And there's a lane violation, so that shot wouldn't have counted anyway. So Gore 0 for 2 on that trip to the line. So couldn't capitalize on a very nice play for Sussex. Njcaa Cologne now back to work. It'll be inside the Knox, and now Ellis showing off some of his swingman skills. 3-ball from downtown, and it's good. Jeremy Ellis on the board with the long ball. 30-20. Atlantic Cape slowly starting to build up on that lead as we head under 3 minutes in the first. Morgan for three, contested by Cosme Almeida. Can't get it to go, but Gore with the rebound. Left side baseline, kicks it inside, or at least he tries to. Intercepted by Cosme Almeida. Cologne, knocks, finish, yes! Some really good team basketball underway for Atlantic Cape. Coach Alan Ragland, he's fired up, trying to encourage his troops to keep their foot on the gas. Three ball from the corner. That one won't roll. Big board by Ellis. Oh, and Ellis flails the elbow. He's going to get charged with the offensive foul as he connects with Romero. But Romero seems to be okay and shake it off. Romero's going to have an opportunity to shoot 2 free throws, however, as that's a 2-shot foul, and we can see there's a conference going on with the officials to make a determination of whether or not this is a flagrant foul, I'm sure. There's a look at the Buccaneers bench as the officials pause for an official timeout as they continue to converse. That's a tough spot to be in. I mean, you pull it down, and I think Ellis in that case was trying to make sure no one was actually behind him to get the basketball, and there's a relative height disadvantage there. So unfortunately, his elbow connected with Romero, and thankfully Romero wasn't down for more than a few seconds. He appears to be okay. As we look at the Skylander huddle, you can see Romero there, number 5. So he's just hoping to get over to the free throw line and knock down a couple of free throws as the Buccaneers enjoying a 12-point lead. Coach Alan Ragland is asking for an explanation from the officials. So the board is showing that Ellis has 2 fouls, which means that he was charged with a flagrant foul. So Romero, he'll drain the first. They'll drain the second, and then they'll maintain possession. Romero 3 of 4 from the line. This could be costly for the Buccaneers. Now it's a 10-point game. But now they also get the basketball underneath. They got a tough spot for us to be in because we're up on the mezzanine, so not sure what the conversation might have been with the officials. Kicks it out. Back to action. Skylanders find a wide open Yale, and he can't make it work. Ellis gets another rebound, pushes it to Cologne. It's Cosme Almeida. Pulls up from 15 feet. Bank, no. That one would be closed on this Saturday, at least for the time being. Romero kicks it around from the wing. He's got Morgan from 3. That one is good. Morgan. He's got 9. And now making a move to the bucket is Knox. Stripped away. Cosme Almeida, good hustle play. And now Cologne will have an opportunity to try to find his way to the paint. He goes into the lane, gets the contact. He's going to get a trip to the free throw line. That foul is going to be charged to number 5. That is Jesus Romero. He's got 3. It's the team's 8th. But nonetheless, a 2-shot foul for Njcaa Cologne. Cologne drains the first half. He's got 10. Buccaneers are back. Again, nobody there to rebound. Cologne can't get the back half of the pair to connect. Jaheim Ray wears number 0. He's in for Sussex. Morgan out in front. Inside to Genie. Genie found Gore. Good look pass, but couldn't capitalize on that opportunity yet again. Sussex will go into the locker room and probably quickly add up the amount of easy opportunities they might have had to make this a closer game as Mills goes with the floater, and he gets the roll. John Mills with 6. Under a minute, half number 1. Sussex down 10, trying to put this back into single digits. It's Morgan being defended by Cologne. Ray moves to his left, kicks it back to Morgan. They get it into Genie, who's got it to Gore. Sussex back to Morgan, and he's short. Another rebound, this time by Knox. 3 ball from the corner. Cologne, no. Mills with the rebound. He's got room. Up and down he goes, gets his own rebound, then he gets another basket. 8 points for Ja Mills. Wondering what is being called. And we're being told it's Skylander ball. Must have been a erroneous clock stop. Coach not exactly thrilled about it. 12-point game, and now the clock is not moving, and here we go. All right, it's a little bit of a challenge with the clock. We're a little ahead of ourselves. We'll get that straight. As Ray goes to the basket, he can't go. Now 12 seconds. Cosme Almeida feeds it inside, and a good look. And oh my, Knox can't get the bunny, but he gets the second rebound, the bucket, and the heave. In and out, ends the first half, 39-25, as the Buccaneers take a commanding lead into the locker rooms. You're watching the NJCAA Region 19 men's basketball opening round between the Sussex Skylanders and your Atlantic Cape Buccaneers here on BFA.
It's more than a game. It's more than just practice. It's more than coaching.
It's more than learning.
It's more than a team.
Es más que el béisbol.
Being a good teammate.
Being responsible.
It's being a hard worker.
It's learning how to communicate.
Becoming the best version of myself.
It's more than baseball. It's a program that transforms lives.
And that's why we need your help to transform the baseball field at Atlantic Cape that has gone unused for years. Through the Bring It Home Capital campaign, we'll work to restore and revitalize the field on campus, giving the Buccaneers a true home field advantage, where we can honor their hard work and dedication. We don't just teach these young men how to be better ball players, we teach them how to be better people, instilling values like responsibility, commitment, and dependability. Our players understand that what happens on the field is only part of the picture. What they do in the classroom, at home, and in their communities is just as important as being a well-rounded athlete. Help us bring it home. Let's show these young athletes that there's nothing that can't be accomplished through determination and teamwork. It's more than baseball. It's changing lives. And together, we can make a difference.
Alan Ragland, head men's basketball coach at Atlantic Cape Community College. We're here to introduce our 2022-23 men's basketball team. We're hoping you guys are enjoying a fun style of basketball that we're looking to bring you guys this year. Our expectations this year is to win the regions, the conference, and make it to the national championship, as well as develop our student athletes and move them on to the next level.
And my name is Richard Ferguson. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I major in education, and I play the guard/forward. And I'm at Atlantic Cape to earn my degree and continue playing college basketball.
My name is Corey Thomas. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a guard on the basketball team. I major in business and management, and I'm a freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College. And I came to Atlantic Cape to further my basketball career and develop my game and get ready for that next level of play.
My name is Edison Reyes. I'm from Maysland, New Jersey. I'm a freshman here at Atlantic Cape. I'm majoring in business. The reason why I came to Atlantic Cape is for the best opportunity to play at the next level.
Richard Mills from Atlanta, Georgia, 60 guard freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College, major in human resources, business and management. Here at Atlantic Cape to further my education and get a better opportunity at Division I school.
My name is Jeremy Ellis. I'm a guard/forward. I'm from Hamilton, New Jersey, and I'm attending Atlantic Cape to major in sports medicine and to hone my skill and help bring culture to this program.
My name is Jonathan Cosby. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm a sophomore at Atlantic Cape. My position is a guard. What brought me to Atlantic Cape is I came here to further my education and play basketball and the opportunity to play at the Division I level.
My name is Maurice Williams. I'm a freshman guard here at Atlantic Cape. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, and I major in psychology. And I'm here at Atlantic Cape to further my education and get the opportunity to play at the next level.
My name is Njcaa. I'm a freshman here at Atlantic Cape Community College. My major is business management. I came here because I love basketball and I wanted to further my education.
Hello, my name is Njcaa from Trenton, New Jersey. Current major at criminal justice. Returning player from last year. My goal is to win a national championship and further my academics. I'm currently a wing for the Buccaneers.
My name is Nazim Chavez. I'm from Willingboro, New Jersey. I'm a freshman guard at Atlantic Cape. I'm a nursing major. I'm here to better my education and play at the next level.
I'm Nye Simmons. I'm from Canada. I'm a freshman guard here at Atlantic Cape. My current major is business administration, and I came here to further both my academic and basketball career.
My name is Olin Knox. I'm an 18-year-old freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College from Columbia, South Carolina. I came here to further my basketball career and education at Division I University. I play forward. I was recruited here by Coach Ragg, and my major is in journalism.
My name is Amar Cook. I'm from Galloway, New Jersey. I currently major in general studies. I'm a freshman here. I play shooter guard, and one of the main reasons why I'm here is to develop my game and play at the next level.
My name is Tyrese Myrick. I'm a guard. I'm a sophomore here at Atlantic Cape. My major is communications. I'm a transfer from Lincoln University, and I came to Atlantic Cape to further my education and get another chance to play at the next level.
Halftime here at Stockton University. That's right, a neutral location. Had to move this game over from the Mays Landing campus of Atlantic Cape. Some challenges around the scoreboard, so very kind of Stockton University and the athletic department to host this contest. Region 19 NJCAA competition. 39-25 is the score. A little bit of a conversation ongoing over at the scorers table. And it actually went back to one of my comments earlier, about 15 minutes or so in the first half, that the signal from the official, we believe, was a 2 for Sean Morgan. In the book, it was a 3. So we did go down to the scorers table at halftime, and the Atlantic Cape book had a 2, and the Sussex book had a 3. We went back, and again, our video is unofficial. It's for entertainment purposes only. So the score is going to remain, for the time being, 39-25. And I will tell you that it did appear that Morgan was behind the three-point line unofficially. So 20 minutes on the clock left in regulation here in this contest as we begin second half play. And going back to the 3 ball is Morgan. So asking you shall receive. He's got 11 on the afternoon. And more importantly, closes the gap to 11 as Atlantic Cape goes to work offensively. It's Simmons from the corner. That ball is a bit long. Romero with the rebound. And Morgan has had his hand on the basketball quite a bit in this one. Morgan now trying to break down Cologne. Tries to spin towards the paint. Can't get it to go. Morgan from NBA land. And he's got another. Morgan, 2 trifectas to start this second half. Now with 14, he brings the Skylanders back within 8. It'll be Tyrese Myrick running the point. He steps back with the pop, and it's good. Myrick has 7. Looking at the Buccaneers scorers sheet, Njcaa Cologne led all scorers with 10. And there's an open lane for Yale. The up and under, playground special, can't get it to finish. And now Simmons with the basketball as he heads down the other way. Takes it himself. Late whistle. But he'll get an opportunity to go to the charity stripe. It's the Buccaneers instant replay, taking a look at as we slow things down. You can see some contact there. Compliments of number 10, Sean Genie. Simmons gets the first to go. So Simmons answers back. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line in half number 1, but gets both of those. He now has 4. Sussex on the move, into the paint, kick out to the corner. Good ball movement. We've seen it all game. Romero gets credited with another 2. He's got 5. 10-point basketball game here in Galloway. Njcaa Cologne on the wing. He moves towards the paint, pulls up at the free throw line, kicks it back out. Top of the key is Cologne. His 3 ball, no good. Sussex trying to break it down. Myrick intercepts what would have been a pass over to Yale. Again, if you're tuning in late in this one, Skylanders wearing the black with the green for Atlantic Cape. Their traditional home uniforms, albeit we're in a neutral location today. The navy blue and magenta trim. Sussex trying to create some opportunities, and it'll be Njcaa Cologne called for the reach-in foul. His second. We're under 18 minutes remaining in regulation. It's going to be Cologne. Buccaneers swing it around. Cosme Almeida baseline, pulls up from 8 feet. That one is a bit strong. Sussex on the move. Down 10, it's Romero. Tries to swing it inside to Yale. That one's picked off. Simmons now works to Mills. Mills, Euro step, reverse. That was pretty. Couldn't get it to go, but a nice finish by Simmons on the rebound. And another bucket, so Mills comes on strong. Buccaneers on a bit of a run. They're now up 14 with 17-14 remaining here at the campus of Stockton University.
And my name is Richard Ferguson. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I major in education, and I play the guard/forward. And I'm at Atlantic Cape to earn my degree and continue playing college basketball.
My name is Corey Thomas. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm a guard on the basketball team. I major in business and management, and I'm a freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College. And I came to Atlantic Cape to further my basketball career and develop my game and get ready for that next level of play.
Head coach Alan Ragland and the Buccaneers of Atlantic Cape, joined by his assistant and athletic director, Jamal Edwards, wearing his red pullover. Buccaneers have come together here to open up the second half in round 1 of the NJCAA. Of course, the winner of today's contest awaits Montgomery County College, Pennsylvania. It's coming up on Tuesday, February 28th, just a few days away, and that will be on campus at Montco. Sussex ready to break the huddle. And thus far, it's been a lot of Sean Morgan as he has 15. And other than that, Brandon Yale added 6 back in the first half and 4 for Ron Jason. Sussex will go back to work. We near 17 minutes. There is Sussex. Romero being guarded by Cosme Almeida, forces it to Genie. Genie now to Romero. Romero gets it against Cosme, and he gets the basket. Good work now by the Buccaneers. Cologne pulls up from the top of the free throw line. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Cleaned up by Simmons in the strip. Skylanders. Yale now with the basketball. Now to Morgan. Morgan way deep three. He's still on fire from this side of the court. He's got 18. That's 3 of 3 from behind the arc. And that's his 6th 3 of the game. Cosme Almeida for 3. That one won't go. Good effort by Mills. Mistimed the rebound, and now Sussex back to work. In the corner, it's Morgan. Second roll won't fall for his 3. He's feeling it. Lots of confidence going on for number 4. Atlantic Cape now back to Mills, top of the key. That is good. Nice game being put together by Ja Mills. He's got 12. Sussex now. Ron Jason kicks it over to Romero. Romero kicks it back to Jason. One extra pass, perhaps too many. Feels as if Sussex trying to force the ball to Genie. Mills, he finds some room, and he finds another 2 points. 14 for Mills. Reach in foul. Speaking of Mills. And looking up at the scorer's sheet, I have Mills for 2 fouls. See what happens when they update the scoreboard down at courtside. 2 team fouls charged to Atlantic Cape here in the second half, and 1 for Sussex. And now it's Morgan. Going to be guarded by Corey Thomas, wearing number 14 into the game for Atlantic Cape. Brandon Yale now goes to work, crossover, leans in the paint, forces that, gets his own rebound, and he'll get another bucket. 8 points for Brandon Yale. Simmons in the corner. He kicks it back across. Myrick from 3 points, it's good. Tongue twister for me. Tyrese Myrick gets it to go. Myrick now at double digits. He's got 10, and he's got himself a breakaway. Here he goes to the basket, and the roll. 12 points for Myrick. Atlantic Cape up by 16. The offense was a bit sluggish in the first half. Not the case here at half number 2. And now heating things up, Brandon Yale, as he drains the 3. 11 points for Yale with 14 and change remaining in regulation. The Buccaneers have a 13-point lead here at Stockton University.
My name is Edison Reyes. I'm from Maryland, New Jersey. I'm a freshman here at Atlantic Cape. I'm majoring in business. The reason why I came to Atlantic Cape is for the best opportunity to play at the next level.
Njcaa Mills from Atlanta, Georgia, 6'3" guard, freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College, major in human resources, business and management. Here at Atlantic Cape to further my education and get a better opportunity at Division I school.
The 18-9 Atlantic Cape Buccaneers, seeded number 6 in Region 19 playoff action, taking on the number 11 Sussex Skylanders for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic here in Galloway, neutral site location for today's contest. The Buccaneers had averaged 80 points a game this season. Start off a little slow, but they're making a rally here in the second half, and they lead Sussex by 17. And oddly enough, Skylanders averaging 63 points per contest this year, which is also a 17-point differential. For Skylander, however, the Sussex has been led by number 4, Sean Morgan. He's got 18 points. All of his are threes. Make that 6 threes to be precise. There is a conversation going on at the scorer's table. Not quite sure what that would be. We're calling this one up in the mezzanine. But looking at the Atlantic Cape scorer sheet, Njcaa Cologne's got 10. Tyrese Myrick has 12. And Njcaa Mills with 14. So a bit of a triple threat from the Buccaneers. Still 56-43 as Atlantic Cape puts the basketball back into play with just over 14 in regulation. 3 ball from Myrick, and it is pure. Myrick now with 10 points alone in the second half. Go with his 5 in the first. Quick foul charge to Corey Thomas, his first, team's third. Into the game for Sussex is Gore, wearing numbers, Gore's wearing number 1. Jaheim Ray is wearing number 0. It's Yale with the basketball wearing 11. He kicks it out to number 10. That's Shane Greeny. Greeny got to pull a 3 from way downtown. That one's short. Rebound, just able to get it, is number 1, Jalen Gore. And now it's going to be Yale going to the hoop. He forces it. Ball bounces around like a pinball, but Atlantic Cape able to secure the basketball. Buccaneers now in transition. Njcaa Mills, he's been hot all game long. Gives it up to Corey Thomas. And now Mills going to get a good look as he gives it to Myrick for 3. Myrick's 3 is off. That one is rebounded defensively by Sussex. Sussex probably a little too fancy with the passes that trip down, and now it's going to be Mills for a bunny. Oh, and he goes to take it hard. No call on the contact, and a basket for Simmons. Thought for sure Mills was going to try to finger roll that in, and instead he was looking to celebrate by elevating above the basket. 61-43 now. Ball intercepted. Here's Mills, and Mills gets taken down by number 10, Shane Greeny. Perhaps he was thinking that Mills was on his way for a breakaway and bring some of the Atlantic Cape faithful to their feet. They're going to go to the scorer's table, charge that foul to Greeny, his second. Team second. And it's going to be called an intentional foul. It's hard. I guess intentional, flagrant, depends what you want to call it. Again, we're up top today, so couldn't hear what the referee's official call was, but anytime you see no players on the floor, it's usually one of those two. But the good news for Atlantic Cape, they'll get the basketball as well. So 1 for 2 on that trip for Tyrese Myrick. Atlantic Cape will get the ball at midcourt, so they get to put into their offensive set yet again. Tyrese Myrick now is 16. Conversation over at the scorer's table of how to put that in the book. Both teams with 3 team fouls here in half number 2. Myrick back into the work as the point. He's going against Morgan. He goes to the lane and he shuffles to his right. Can't get it to go, and contact underneath. So Jeremy Ellis had the basketball, and it appears that number 1, Jalen Gore, is going to pick up his 3rd foul. As you see the reach, they're going to call that one on the floor. Cologne to Jeremy Ellis. He kicks it over. 3 ball from the corner. That one is good. Tyrese Myrick. Can't stop him, can only hope to contain him here this Saturday afternoon at Stockton University. Three ball, that one is good. So Jaron Hill checks into the game and hits his first attempt. It's going to be Cologne to the hoop. Cologne's is lit strong. Rebound by Jalen Gore. Kicks it into the 3-ball corner for Yale. That one won't go. Big pushback off of there by Gore. Kicks it back around, and it's going to be Morgan. Morgan, no-look pass, kicks it back out. Yale, 3-ball again. That one misses to the right. So Jaron Hill couldn't get it to go. Sussex with 3 good looks at the bucket, but nothing to show for it. And back to work goes Mills. He knocks down yet another in transition, and I'm running out of room on the scorer's sheet in the second half for Mills. In and out. Cologne on the move. Kicks it back. Gives it to the hot-handed Mills. Gives it to Myrick. Now kick it out. Jeremy Mills. He drained a 3 earlier in the game. Decided not to go for that one. Now Alan Ragland encouraging his team to get into the half-court set. Oh, nice sweet move. The spin, but he can't get a finish or a flush. And that's Tyrese Myrick. You're going to want to see this one in slow-mo instant replay. Good crossover move. Good spin. The up, the under, the contact. That's just good basketball. 4th foul now charged to Jalen Gore. Myrick hits 1 of 2. 10:25 remaining here in regulation. changes now for the Buccaneers as well. We'll catch you up on that lineup shift. And 2 for 2 on the freebie trip for Myrick. Corey Thomas out in front now on defense. Of course, he wears number 14. There's a fourth shot. Looked like Ray lost some footing there. Thomas now out in front, trying to run point for Atlantic Cape. He's joined on the floor by Knox, number 33, Myrick, number 10. It's Cologne with the basketball wearing number 11, and Jonathan Cosme Almeida wearing number 4, the native of Colorado, as Knox knocks down 2. He's got 11. Under 10. Buccaneers, 25-point lead. Sussex on the move. In the lane, and count the basket. Brandon Yale started this game off hot, finished the first half with 6. That's his 3rd bucket of the second half. And you see here, just solid fundamental moves. Just does enough to draw some body contact from Corey Thomas. And he's got a chance to make a 3-point play. He's got 13 and make that 14. Yale, 3 of 3. The free throw line today. Corey Thomas, baseline to the right, spins in towards the paint, and he is stripped. Gore gets the basketball to Morgan. Morgan now attacks before he can get it into the hands of Kato Kusaki. Going to have a foul called on the floor, and that's charged to number 14. Again, Corey Thomas. Buccaneers and Skylanders, both with 5 team fouls apiece. Good move here by Morgan as he gets it out. It's going to be Yale trying to make room. Floater is a little long, but he's going to get an opportunity to shoot 2 free ones. Cosme Almeida picks up his first, team 6th. Good look at Coach Alan Ragland. As a head coach, not many easy days at the office, but the way that the Buccaneers have been able to kick into high gear, he's got to be pretty happy. Yale, 5 of 5 now from the free throw line. Saw Coach Alan Ragland on the recruiting trail in Egg Harbor Township earlier this week, taking in a high school game with him and athletic director Jamal Edwards. As Morgan has been a highlight reel, his 4th 3 of the second half, and he's got 21 points, all of them of 3 variety. Going back to Coach Ragland and Coach Edwards as Cosme Almeida gets a look at the bucket. He's going to get a trip to the line as number 1, Jalen Gore, may have just fouled out of the game. Got Gore down for 5 fouls. I haven't heard anything from the scorer's table officially. I think Gore is looking over there as if Cosme Almeida can't get the first to go, and that is the end of the day for Jalen Gore. Almeida 1 for 2. He's got 3 points in this one. And now Sussex back to work, down 18. Good move baseline. Yale pull-up jumper, can't go. Myrick on the move, forces it to Cosme Almeida. And now Ja Mills looking for some room. Gets it inside to Simmons. Make that Knox. Good Knox. He's got 13. Good move by the big man inside. Ron Jason can't get it to go. Another good rebound and box out by the Buccaneers. It's Cologne from the corner. 3 ball, yes. Cologne his first basket of the second half with 13. Inside move this time, and Jaron Hill, 5 points in the second half. Been a bit of a catalyst for the Skylanders. Cologne working with Myrick, now out to Mills. Mills goes baseline, cuts it back inside from the free throw line. Knox unable to get it to fall. Brandon Yale thought about the 3, gets it inside the paint, and no assist will go in the books as Jaron Hill with some good court vision trying to find him. We've eclipsed 7 minutes to go here at Stockton University as Mills pulls up jumper for about 14 feet. That one's a bit strong. 3 ball down the corner. Nope. Putting the ball on the floor was Yale, and a foul going to be charged to Tyrese Myrick. So he gets called for the reach-in. It'll be Myrick's 3rd. 23 points for Tyrese Myrick, leads all scorers. Sean Morgan with 21 to lead Sussex. 1-on-1 situation. Yale gets the first. Yale 6 for 6. Make that 7 for 7 from the line. He's got 18. In and out, Myrick thought he had another 3. Couldn't get it to flush. Ron Jason to his right. Gets it to Morgan from NBA land. That's well off. Hasn't missed many from out there, but that one was short. Couldn't get the legs underneath him as he faded away. 3 ball for Cologne. Cologne's is off the mark. And now Sussex moving to your left. One and one. Trip to the line coming up for Brandon Yale. Jeremy Ellis will check out. Number 34, Edison Reyes will check in for Atlantic Cape. We have 6:05 remaining. And Yale can't get it to go. First free throw that Yale has missed all day. And there's Cologne answering back. He's got 15. .1 deficit as Morgan tries to launch another 3. Reyes with the rebound. And now it's Ja Mills. Oh, tried to feed Myrick. They'll exchange smiles. Perhaps he was looking for him to go upstairs. And timeout is on the floor. 79-58, 5:36 remaining here in regulation.
Jabari Mills from Atlanta, Georgia, 6'3" guard, freshman at Atlantic Cape Community College, major in human resources, business, and management. Here at Atlantic Cape to further my education and get a better opportunity at Division I school.
My name is Jeremy Ellis. I'm a guard/forward. I'm from Hamilton, New Jersey, and I'm attending Atlantic Cape to major in sports medicine and to hone my skill and help bring culture to this program.
My name is Jonathan Cosby. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I'm a sophomore at Atlantic Cape. My position is a guard. What brought me to Atlantic Cape is I came here to further my education and play basketball, and the opportunity to play at the Division I level.
Coach Alan Ragland showing a little bit of a smile. Doesn't want to look too far ahead. Still 5.5 remaining in this contest, but perhaps Montgomery County is waiting on deck, and I can rest assured players and coaches from that fine organization as the 3 seed taking in some basketball on this Saturday, so wishing all the teams remaining in Region 19 the best of luck. (79-58). Sean Morgan, he's been hot. Stand out in this one for Sussex. And now a little bit of change of the lineup for the Skylanders. Morgan pulls another three. That one is long. Cologne on the outlet pass. Can't get the layup to go. Simmons tries to get the rebound. It gets all the way to Mills. And, well, rinse and repeat. Mills has been hot. Pull up, and that one is just off the mark. Mills with 16 points. Trying to get the scoreboard updated inside the arena now with 4:57. 23-point contest. There is Mills. She gets it to Cologne. Cologne now kicks it out. Tyrese Myrick, and now Simmons drains turnaround jumper. That was pretty. Simmons with 8 points in the second half, 10 overall in the contest. Brandon Yale now trying to size up Mills, crossover dribble, spin inside towards the paint, and a nice touch. Put another bucket on the board for Brandon Yale. Yale now with 17. Good move inside. Reyes couldn't get it to fall. Myrick with a rebound. And Myrick's been busy, can't get that to go. And now Sussex with an outlet pass. It is Yale. So he goes reverse, but he can't get it to connect. Simmons with another rebound. And now under 4 minutes is Njcaa Cologne. Sets up the half-court offense for Atlantic Cape. A very strong team effort by Atlantic Cape in this one. Talked about their average of 80 points a game. They're over that, and that was despite being a little bit of a slow start in quarter number 1. 3 ball off the mark from the hands of Ryan Chalensky, and inside is Morgan. And Morgan with his first 2 of the game. He's got 23. Looks like we got a wet spot on the floor. Heard the official yell possession for Atlantic Cape. So a little bit of housekeeping duties. Not sure of the time for round 2 against Montgomery County. But that is going to be on Tuesday evening, 28th. Mark those calendars. Kind of going through some of the stats for the Buccaneers, what they're accustomed to. Cosme Almeida averages 6.4 a game. John Mills averaging over 10. Myrick over 15. Cologne just about 11. Jeremy Ellis 4.5. Knox with 9. And Reyes with a bucket or so. And a lot of that mirrors what we're seeing in the scoring column tonight. There's a Steph Curry-like 3 as Mills tried to play beat the clock. So the last time these teams played on the 11th, Sean Morgan of Sussex had 12 points. Obviously, I just mentioned he has 23 this evening. Jonathan Cosme Almeida had 21 and 16 rebounds that night. So Cosme Almeida didn't need his prowess from a shooting standpoint tonight because quite a few of his teammates have stepped up. One of the big ones, Tyrese Myrick, leading all Atlantic Cape scorers with 23. Sussex going to go back to work. And that foul's charged to Edison Reyes, his first, team's 9th. can't get it to go. He has been held scoreless after leading all scorers the last contest. The last 2 times these teams have played. Genie had 14 and 22. So credit to the Atlantic Cape coaching staff, led by Alan Ragland and its players, for making some big-time adjustments, taking away one of the big weapons for the Skylanders. And this will be Njcaa Mills charged with a foul, his 3rd, team's 10th, so it'll be a possession. Under 2:20 to go. Good move by Genie, but he still can't get it to connect. Tough day at the office. Mills gives it up to Ellis, and now with just under 2 minutes, can count on the Buccaneers to run a long zone possession type of set. They're going to work that shot clock before they take a shot. Reyes to the hoop, and Reyes is going to go to the line. It's the 4th foul charge to number 10, Sean Genie. Reyes is on the board as he knocks down his first foul shot. And sweeping changes for the Skylanders. 13, Amos Lawrence is in. Number 22 is Davidson Renee. Number 21 is Jasper Van Deelen. Number 12 is Isaac Ortega. And Reyes can't get the 2nd bucket to go. It's going to be Ortega working with Van Deelen. Buccaneers continuing the hustle as Lawrence is turned over. Mills now gets it out to Corey Thomas. Thomas to Ellis. Ellis goes to the hole. Can't get the runner to go. Euro pass. Oh, and a big block by Ellis, a.k.a. Hops. Ortega thought he had an easy layup. That wasn't going to be the case. We're under him, just about under a minute. Thomas going to work, and now Ellis is called with an offensive foul, interestingly enough. We're 47 seconds away from the end of this one. That'll be Ellis's 4th. They're in the 2-shot bonus. I think the question is whether or not this was an offensive meeting. Sussex only going to get those shots in the event that they were on an offensive set. They were not. They didn't have possession. So they get the ball out of bounds, and now going back to work, it's number 15, Jaden Miller. Miller now works to Lawrence. Lawrence to his left, kicks it back out, and it is Miller. That's short. Rebound by Lawrence, and he's going to go to the line after getting called for a foul. So that foul is going to be charged to Edison Reyes, his 2nd, and it'll be a free trip to the line as you see it here on the Buccaneers replay. If you're interested in registering for classes, get that associate's degree or return to school, continuing education, check out all the offerings at atlantic.edu. So Lawrence hits the first. And he gets the second. 20-point game, but this one is well over. We're under 20 seconds. Shot clock is off. Buccaneers going to have an opportunity to dribble it out, and more importantly, an opportunity to move on. Njcaa competition. They're going to face Montgomery County on Tuesday night. That one will be on the road, and that will do it. 84-64 is your final. Congratulations to Coach Alan Ragland and the entire Buccaneer Nation. Tyrese Myrick leading all Bucks with 23 points, 15 for Njcaa Cologne, 16 for Job Mills, and for the Sussex Skylanders, despite the valiant effort, Sean Morgan with 23 points and Brandon Yale with 17. They're going to fall, and their season is in the books. So Atlantic Cape, they advance. Coming up on Tuesday night, check in on social media. Be sure to follow all of the Buccaneers action for announcements, schedule updates, and more. For the entire BFA sports crew, this afternoon's game, produced by Mr. Ryan Schumacher, the legendary Charles Hope led our videography team, and the legend in the making, Mr. Nick Penza, is courtside. I'm Doug Stasic. Thanks for tuning in. We can't wait next time. See you on Buccaneers basketball here on BFA.